Dear men, as much as you are the builders of the society, you are the builders of the world, you are the builders and the people who make things happen in the world. You are also the cause of the destruction in the world. Do you know that the best way to reset the world and make the world healthy again without actually causing um, any harm of any sort or any demolition or whatever you call it? You understand? Is to actually stop one act. Stop misbehaving with women that are not worth it. Stop misbehaving with women that are even worth it. Stop misbehaving with finances that you were opportune and graciously blessed to be with. This is the only savior we can grant the world. Once we do that, once men stop funding lavish lifestyle on these women, once men in general stop funding, look, I understand. A woman is good and all that. You furnish her lifestyle is good. Do it moderately. I'm not against it. Yes, please do it moderately. I'm not saying yes for those who are good people. Yes, but not for somebody who is busy hopping around from man to man or this or that. You understand? Not for the harlots you just see on the road just because you want to have a way with her. You, oh, fine girl, how are you? Oh, take this money, you're beautiful, and that's the 500,000 naira cash. That's a million naira cash you're giving to this young girl that actually has nothing done for you, no work, nothing. Just because she has a pretty face, being blessed by God, has a nice body figure, being blessed by God, and now tomorrow she feels she owns and runs the world. I've been opportunity to meet so many ladies that feels the world revolves around them. Some time ago I was talking to a lady and she was giving some instances and and I look at her, I said, yo, the only thing I can say is that they are men, they are boys. They are men and they are boys, they are fathers who have actually laid the foundation of you or that lady being stupid, of having that idea, just because they don't have self-control, they don't have discipline. My question too is, where did we start losing discipline? Where and when did we start losing discipline in our young men? Sassy boys, when did you start having sassy boys that would do anything to actually have a girl around them? Now I've discovered that not having a woman around you or not having a lady around you will actually save you a whole lot of money. Oh God, like see, cannot emphasize this enough. Not having a woman will save you a whole lot of money. It's the highest money I have made ever. Was when was when I forget that something that's known as a woman or actually exists. You will not believe the amount of money I made while forgetting that women exist. Yo, the amount of money I made forgetting a woman exists, it cannot be emphasized. Look, if you see your father is faithful to your mother and they have been staying for over 30 something years, 50 years, that your father is a billionaire, you just do not know. You don't know how much he's spending. Having you around, having your mother, having ladies, those girls. You understand? My sisters have all been built my father like 50 to 100 times more than whatever I've ever built my father in my entire life as a young man. You understand? To be my papa, I did think am back then in school. I barely call him. They are the ones sometimes they call me, hey, how are you now? I say they don't forget me now. They don't abandon me for school. Shall they abandon me? Hey, I be man. My mother once told me, hey, man, take care of yourself. Yo, in as much as we take care of our girls, yes, we love, cherish them because even the Bible has Bible say they are weaker vessels. The only reason why it's saying that is that we are meant to love them, as the Bible said, take care of them. But at the same time, you should not implant the title of so much entitlement just because they are females into them. As parents, please teach your children, teach these young girls, teach these young girls. Because let me tell you, if you don't teach these young girls, they will learn it and they'll learn the hard way, and some will never learn. They'll just keep using them until they pass on, till they pass on to the next life. Some girls will be used until they passed on to the next life. You cannot avoid it. It's a certain thing. It's unavoidable. You understand? Just because some parents, if you're a single parent, single mother, single father, teach your child. how to make a living for themselves. And I'll say this one last thing: get a skill. As a young person out there, as a young person out there, in all you do, get a skill. Certificates are good, but at the same time, you go from office to office begging and girls like applying and applying, applying. People will not take you serious. But when you realize you can do certain things, the easiest way to get customers is to start free. I started photography in church and I started free. You understand? I started free with a very funny camera. I don't have it here. I think it's at my parents' house. A very funny camera, Sony. It's a Sony camera, funny enough. Very old Sony camera. And yo, I made videos and all that. I started free until my skills were polished and I began to demand a fee, a certain fee for the things I create. You understand? Up to this level. Now I make a living out of it. Funny enough, people do not want to learn skills. Now, just like I've been looking for a studio assistant, male or female, but on the male angle, I've come to discover that so many males are now venturing into fraud. Parents, please, if there's anything you can do to save the world tomorrow, is to enable your children, install a very, very positive mindset into them, install a good and godly lifestyle into them. Look, I don't care whatever you say about religion, I don't care about what you say about Christianity, but that is the thread line holding the planet from destruction. Because with the outrageous way these people are thinking, we will all kill ourselves, we will become prey to each other. You understand? Defrauding a fellow person, whether white or black, or frauding a person, white or black, to actually make yourself rich. Somebody will be frauding your mother and father in the market too to make themselves rich. We are all frauding each other. Is that the kind of life we want to live? Because in as much as you think you're smart enough, somebody will also fraud you on top, run fraud on your head. It's a circle. It goes 360, goes round. So today, let us try as young people to install the right mindset, get the skill. As a young person, skills are very, very important. You understand? Let it not be that they employ you in a facility and away from using pen to write, you cannot do any other thing. Because time will come, with the way the generation is going, time will come where we will stop the writing and office writing. It will now be what exactly can you do? What skill? Even writing now it will now be a skill in writing that you must practice in order to obtain certain level of positions in companies and offices. As a young person today, if you're doing fraud, me, I will not ask you to stop. You know, yeah, you don't even get it. I will not ask you to stop. I will ask you to quit. The difference between stop, you can go back. Stop. It's a stop, you can start again. Quit. Quit. Look, the genuine way is difficult, honestly. But at the end of going through the genuine way, you find peace, you find rest, you find clearance, you find direction. But when you are in this line of fraudulent activities, you cannot find these things. You will never find them. Do what to like, subscribe, share these videos as we explore more on how to better the life of youths and make good youths of tomorrow. We are leaders of tomorrow. It begins from today with all our actions and decisions. We only live once. This life, we don't live it once and come back again to live again, maybe to correct our mistakes. No, we only live once. All you do as a young person, do your best. Do your best to make the right decision once. Thank you and God bless you. See you soon.